Hello, and welcome to the Patreon special episode. Is this March or April?
It's March? Yes, March.
Okay, I mean, it's March now, but I just want to be sure it was the episode for March. Okay, I'll start that again.
There's apparently some sort of madness occurring. I don't know.
Yeah, there was regular March insanity. Alright. Hello, and welcome to the March special episode of, Iacon Underground. Thank you, gentle Patreon supporters. This is this month's Patreon special. And,
Yes.
This month, in the absence of a gigantic superhero movie to cover, or a Star Wars movie, we have returned once again to Kemono friends. So we can be
Hey.
Kemono enemies.
Oh, no, I think we turned over that leaf last time.
It's true. This episode, or this show is grown on us, and by us, and mostly me, because I think you guys already liked it.
It's pretty cute.
Okay, well, I saw it all. Jen, have you watched further, Jen?
No, I have
Or were you
not.
just still on the, what's this? Oh, the lady with the dragon maid episode.
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Yeah.
I know you've told me this multiple times. I can't remember if it's a maid who's a dragon or a dragon who has a maid.
Both.
Okay.
It's a
I mean, I suppose she's...
office lady who gets a dragon as a maid.
And is it like a dragon who turns into a person, or is there like a giant flame snorting lizard like Dustin or China and stuff?
It's a dragon who turns into a person.
That is lame.
But she has like antlers, sort of, and she can have a tail.
Does she ever turn into a full dragon, but she's still
Yes.
wearing the maid costume?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
Oh, with the maid. No.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
would
so
I listened to one
implausible.
of the ovas, I don't think.
That would just tear up the costume.
I mean, I don't
And then
know.
what's he put?
Unstable dragon molecules.
It's about a woman who gets really drunk one night and wanders into a park and ends up pulling the sword out of this injured dragon, and then she ends up ranting at this dragon about how much she loves maid cafes. And so the next day the dragon shows up and is like, I'm gonna be your maid now because I owe you my life.
This sounds more like that time I got drunk and watched episodes of both Jessica Jones and Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, we have previously covered episodes 1, 2, and 4.
Yeah, not in that order.
No, I believe it was 4, 1, 2. So, much like Maxine Nightingale, by the time we finish this episode, we will be right back where we started from.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a song.
Yes it is.
So the third episode is Mountain.
Ooh.
Yay, the mountain zone.
And all I can think of is that fictional, one of those fictional Seinfeld movies, Mountain High. It's from the one
Don't
where
remember
Kramer
that.
is pretending to be the movie phone guy. Starring Kevin Bacon and Susan Sarandon. There's no higher place than Mountain High.
I think
Gotta get me over that mountain.
I think Seinfeld has come up before on these episodes. What is with that?
I talk about Seinfeld a lot.
I guess.
Yes.
So I guess what you're asking is what's the deal with that?
No one's asking that.
I mean, get ready. When we do that Bumblebee movie, it's like, I'm gonna do that entire thing in a Jerry Seinfeld impression, so look out.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I mean, I get the joke, but why?
Listen, every time
Okay,
they
so
say
it's-
B, my Seinfeld impression intensifies.
Oh. So it's going to be dueling between Seinfeld impressions and wrestling jokes. Wow, that's going to be something kind of episode.
Bow, ba-dum, bow, bow, ba-dum, bow, ba-dum.
And his name is John Cena. Anyway,
Yes.
Kemono friends.
Yep.
Episode 3, Mountain.
I'll be somewhere else.
ようこそじゃパリパ今日もドッタンドッタンおおさ
So previously on Kemono Friends, they found this Japari bus, which looks like the Cheetor mobile.
Yes.
We've got our main characters. We got Caban, who is a person. We got Serval, who is like a cat person. And we got, what is this thing's name again? Robeast?
No,
That's
Lucky Beast.
Child.
Lucky Beast.
Yeah, Lucky Beast.
Okay, and it's like a weird robot rabbit thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a tour
basically
guide.
like a robot anime mascot, functionally.
Yeah.
So they want to go to the library to find out what kind of animal Caban is.
Because she doesn't know.
And instead of just schlepping their way through this park, they're gonna take this Zoomobile, but its battery is drained. So they have to find somewhere where they can plug this thing in.
Yeah.
They've got to, so much like Kevin Bacon and Susan Sarandon, they've got to get over that mountain.
Oh. Why?
So first there is like this weird kind of rope bridge thing that they try and get across. But once they do that...
Yeah, it's like, well, it's not a rope bridge, it's more like a giant defunct ski lift assembly thing without the lift part.
Did you see that video of that ski lift that like went nuts earlier this week?
No, I try to avoid such things as someone who is deeply afraid of heights.
Oh, well, I mean, it's not so much that it's dropping people, it's that it's moving extremely fast and the like ski like gondolas or whatever are smacking into each other.
Yeah, that sounds really upsetting and I don't want to see it.
I mean, nobody was killed, but I have no idea how. It looks like it was possessed by Satan.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Anyway, this does not happen here, but instead Serval just falls right off this thing after trying to climb it.
Yeah, she tries to climb up, like, try to tightrope walk onto one of the wires, and that does not end well.
Aw.
Like a cat.
Flops off.
She's a kitty.
Yeah. Oh, and the fact that the ski lift gondola thingy is broken causes Lucky Beast to have yet another panic attack.
Yes.
Of shutting down. It's like, this should be working. Oh no.
Yes.
I don't know what to do. Yes, error.
So as they're thinking about, climbing this mountain, they are greeted by the crested ibis.
Yes. An angel descends from heaven and sets about attacking Tokyo 3 with sound.
This is not how flying works.
It's very Namor the Submariner, except instead of little wings on his ankles, she's got wings on her head.
Yeah, just like almost like a hair bow, but wings.
Yes, and often when she's flying, they're not even flat.
Yeah. Which I don't know if that's an animation budget thing or intentional.
Well, they flap when she's like taking off and shoot out little stardust sprinkles, but then they just sort of stop when she reaches altitude.
Yes. So they also note that the bird and also the shade of pink it is are known as toki in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Now I know a friend of mine moved to Japan and married a Japanese guy, and they have a kid. That kid's name is Toki. Is that kid's name Ibis?
I mean, presumably Ibis and Red. I mean, it's...
Well, Japan is filled with puns.
It's also probably a lot like... I mean, not that anyone names their kid Orange, but orange is both a color and an object that is that color.
Okay.
Well, yeah, or people name their kids Scarlet, it's a color and
well, that's true.
Yes.
Although, in this case, that is a shade of pink.
Yes.
Okay, my really old Japanese to English dictionary, under toki, in the Japanese side, toki can mean time, opportunity, timing. As a suffix, it's when, Chinaware, pottery, registration, investment, winter, corn. Japan is ridiculously pun-filled, and none of that mentions a bird.
Oh.
Maybe they figure the bird is least likely to be the way you encounter the term in everyday Japanese.
Probably. Well, yeah, because I think the bird is actually extinct in the wild. Like, it only survives in captivity.
It's endangered.
Oh.
and they're like doing a restoration program, and a bunch of them actually just it says the chicks hatched in the wild for the first time in 36 years in 2012 in Niigata Prefecture.
Aww, nest cam. Is there a nest cam? I love nest cams.
There's probably a nest cam. You do love your nest cams.
I do. It's that time of year.
Toki's also a samurai clan. It's a city. It's.
Is it a floor wax and a dessert topping?
There's a common writer, Toki? I forgot about it.
I thought those were usually like bug people, not bird people.
Well, the old series, they were all bugs. When they rebooted it in the 90s? Yeah, the late 90s or something. The first few were bugs, and then they became more weirder things like wizards and Oni. Now, what is the one right now? I don't remember. The last few have been vehicles.
I guess they ran out of bugs.
You know.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, no, we were out of cool bugs. Unless we come up with something else, the next one's gonna have to be like Kamen Rider Carpet Beetle.
No one wants that.
Especially not carpets.
Yeah. Eee.
Anyway, so yeah, this crested ibis drops by, and she has her singing is so terrible that it is like sonic powers.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just.
Yay, we have another anime trope that doesn't actually show up that often of horrible singing.
This is not what I'm familiar with.
Well, horrible cooking comes up way more often, but horrible singing pops up every once in a while. Although it's usually an arc, like a character starts out as a horrible singer, but that becomes a good singer for a performance because they're actually voiced by a musician of some sort.
I mean, that kind of happens entirely within this episode.
Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, it's some pretty impressively bad singing. She's singing about how friends should come and hang out with her. She's searching for friends.
Yeah, I assume the lyrics are somewhat more musical in the original Japanese.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe that makes it even funnier.
It's so off-key. Who knows?
Anyway, Caban is kind of okay with this, but Serval seems especially disturbed by this, possibly because, she's a cat, and cats are the natural enemy of birds.
Possibly.
Also sensitive cat
Also
ears.
because she has, like, those
she
big
has
ears.
4 ears.
Also, maybe humans just like terrible singing.
This kind of reminds me of an incident from my childhood. So, I don't know if they do this in, like, the States, but here, usually when you're in grade school around like grade 7 or 8 or whatever, you have to play the recorder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Kind of like this.
Wow, did you go to Japanese school? The hell? The only other place I've seen recorders is in anime.
Oh, yeah, no, they're a total thing here. I think I've still got mine.
I never actually was in a class that did them, but I have known people. I mean, it is a thing that some schools do in America.
Yeah, so they're these dumb plastic flute things, and, for people like myself and my sister who were not raised in a musical household, you have to practice at home, because otherwise, you already sound terrible on these things no matter what.
Yes.
But you have to sound slightly less terrible to not fail music. And so when I was growing up, we had this sweet old cat who was, just the most harmless cat alive. She was very pleasant. She'd sleep on your lap. She weighed about 10 pounds, soaking wet. She was
tiny kitty.
I mean, it was a large cat, but very light. It was like she had hollow bones or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all fluff?
And all fluff.
Oh,
and so, normally very peaceful, but one day my sister was practicing the recorder, and this cat just went berserk.
It's the cat's trigger sound.
It attacked her like it was her mortal enemy. like she was a bag full of dogs.
Oh, man.
And after that, she stopped practicing the recorder at home.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
It's not safe.
No.
Had to tell the music teacher it's not safe. The cat.
And also, that's not fair to the cat.
Yeah. Alright. So, Ibis, she, being a bird, she can fly, so she is going to take Caban up there, but Serval, she's not having it. She's not gonna, wait around. So, Ibis flies Caban up. Serval is gonna Sylvester Stallone her way up this sheer cliff face, and then I guess fight, John Lithgow.
No.
Wait,
no, she's not.
I wish. I love that movie.
Does that make the alpaca Michael Rooker?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay. And Serval does this after giving her most iconic pose of the entire series, with a hand and one foot up on the bottom, the base of the mountain, and a thumbs up.
Yes.
Which
this has become like a thing.
Point, it has. That was kind of the point when, everyone latched onto the fandom, that one image of her. It's like, I can do it. Thumbs up.
That's weird, but okay.
Aww.
I guess it's...
I've seen that image so many times.
I mean, I can't really think of a lot of, iconic poses in Western media. I guess there's the Iron Man landing.
Yeah. Or, Thor reaching out for his hammer is sort of iconic, but not quite.
Yeah, that and Captain America doing the same with his shield, catching his shield.
Oh yeah, chucking the shield. Yeah.
Although I would say as far as fandom and iconic poses go, it's probably Chris Evans ripping that wood in half in Age of Ultron.
That's
yeah, pretty good. Any pose Spider-Man does?
I mean, I don't know if you'd call any of those iconic, because it's usually a different one every time.
Well, there's the hand pose, and usually one leg up, one arm swinging, one leg back.
Yeah,
there's variations on the pose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whip.
Anyway, the pose is so important that there's the Nendoroid version and the Figma version of Serval can both do that pose. They come with a thumbs up hand.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I have my little Serval posed right now.
So they take off. Whilst in flight, Lucky Beast starts giving some very inopportunely timed and very unflattering Ibis facts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Lucky Beast will only talk to Caban, and Caban is talking to Ibis about Ibis' singing, and Lucky Beast is responding about the Ibis, and what he says is not good.
Caban doesn't...
Being a jerk.
I mean, it's not like Caban is just being nice. Caban clearly seems to think that Ibis's music is totally fine. Which it's clearly not, but again, apparently she is just completely tone deaf. But
I mean, she really needs to explain this better. Don't let me plummet to my death. I've actually got this robot in my bag.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, because Ibis thinks it's Caban talking when it's Lucky Beast talking. It's strange,
even though it's clearly a robot voice.
Yeah. So Ibis is alternately happy because someone's praising her, and her eyes are going completely white because of insults about how shrieky an Ibis sounds. Which
nasal.
I tried to find some audio of an Ibis. It doesn't sound like a beautiful bird, but it doesn't sound that horrible.
They do compare it.
But I can only find a few clips.
The factoids that Lucky Beast is reading do compare it to a crow. Yes.
Yes.
And call it nasal.
Oh, there is one odd thing when they start to take off and they're talking about flying. Ibis makes it clear that she remembers being a bird because she says it's easier to fly now.
Yes. Even though she doesn't have her big wings. Yeah, this is all, there's a lot to this conversation that's very world building and raises many questions.
I mean, it's now, I think, clearer than ever that we're dealing with a high evolutionary kind of situation here.
Except one who's just an anime pervert.
Well, there is no high evolutionary. It's the uplifted animals are kind of on their own. Well, they're on their own now.
Right. So I guess, what is it? They call it the sand star?
Yeah, the sand star, the energon cubes that are coming out of a volcano and they erupt.
Isn't that also how Scientology starts?
Something like that.
Is somebody going to
What?
get hooked up to an E-meter here?
Maybe John Travolta's gonna show up.
But in a bad way, Scientology is your fears exist because aliens were exploded inside a volcano that arrived on Earth in B-52s. What the?
I mean, I think
Love
there
Shack.
might be animal people in there somewhere. Maybe. Man, is that what maybe John Travolta's supposed to be in Battlefield Earth?
Fred Schneider?
I think in the book they're more monsterish.
I mean, I hope they're, not just guys in like ridiculous half-assed Klingon makeup in the book.
No.
I don't know. I never read it.
I mean, neither have I, because I'm not, Jenna Elfman.
Yes.
Meanwhile, back in this anime, Boss is being a jerk, and as they fly higher up and Kaban can see further, and we see a nice vista panning across the Guyana highlands as Domon Kashu continues to train to fight the Devil Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take your word for it.
And they do comment on how you have, because Ibis is talking about, singing and what kind of land she, what kind of climate she likes to live in, and how she can't believe they crossed the savannah because it's so hot. Basically, Japari Park is like living in an MMO. You get different regions with completely different climates just shoved right up next to each other.
Because is it Ibis that says, is it Ibis or is it Lucky Star or Lucky Beast that says that each area the weather is different because of the sand star, so the sand star is a weather dominator?
Yeah, that's
I guess.
Lucky Beast explaining that.
I mean, it's kind of one of those things that does whatever we tell it to.
Yes.
It's much like Energon, sort of.
It does whatever we need it to do.
Or as we're soon going to hear from Ratchet, Dark Energon.
I love that. So good.
So we finally get up to the top of the mountain. They stop, have a bit of a lunch break, eat more of the ever-present Japari buns.
Is that before or after we get a cut back to Serval climbing up the mountain, trying her hardest? Ganbate Serval.
I think that's afterwards.
Okay.
I think it's Japari buns. I assume in the if this were dubbed into English, these would be called Japari donuts.
Well, buns is perfectly fine.
I'm just trying to. Wasn't it Pokemon or something where they made something into donuts?
They kept rice balls.
Were donuts.
Rice balls. That was it.
It's
really, come on, just
it's ridiculous.
Trust kids to be able to pick up on stuff. Come on.
Well, I mean, except for they didn't want kids to pick up on the cross-dressing,
which
or the
or
the seizures.
They took out the seizures. That makes sense. They only cut one episode of cross-dressing, the most egregious.
Right. What?
There's still a lot more.
Hey, if it was good enough for Robotech, it was good enough.
I mean, I assume it was the most egregious cross-dressing
for Pokemon.
Well, it was James. It was James in a bikini with inflating breasts. So
okay, I can kind of see
that. You can understand why they cut that one.
Yeah, I can understand that one.
They let him be in dresses in other episodes, I think.
So it was more about the boob jokes.
Yes.
Robotech managed. It had cross-dressing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, although it's strange because, no, I guess that was Fox Kids that aired that show Cyber 6, the whole premise of which was cross-dressing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so they talk a little about singing and how maybe, since you're a bird, or since you're not actually a bird anymore, maybe your throat doesn't work the same or whatever, and so maybe you don't have to sound like somebody getting strangled to death when you sing.
Yes, she sings a little thing about eating Japari buns on top of a pole, and then Kaban sort of copies it, but actually sounds half decent. And Ibis is like, oh, that sounded pretty good. Maybe teach me how to do that. Now that I'm, person shaped. Now that I'm a friend. Because she does talk about how that she's now a capital F friend.
Yes, it's very insistent terminology.
Yes.
Yeah. It's on brand.
Like, not a person, not a humanoid, a friend.
Yes. Which, when you're a created being, you can definitely do that.
Well, and they don't know what humans are, as evidenced by their inability to tell Caban what her deal is.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they don't know of anything else to call themselves.
No. They've lost touch with their creators.
It's a fascinating look at identity and such.
And whilst this is going on, Serval is indeed trying to get over that mountain. And it's not going so well, because who would have thought that climbing up a mountain would have been so hard?
It's hard work
Well,
climbing. I mean, she's a cat, but I guess not all cats are good at climbing mountains.
Yeah, I mean, trees, and usually, they can get up there, but they can't get down.
Yeah, that's fair.
Her climbing is going okay, and then it goes better when she finds roots, and then it goes a lot worse because the roots give way.
Aww.
Yes. And she becomes a living 70s motivational poster.
Yes.
She falls off the mountain.
Hang in
That's
there.
into that
goes
scene.
in the matter of seconds, she goes from the hang in there to the one that I had in college, which was a cat falling off a stick with the caption, "Oh shit."
Oh.
That's pretty great. I like that.
It was a barrel of laughs. So meanwhile, Caban and Ibis, they get to the top of this mountain, and luckily there is like a building there.
Yay! Like a little house.
Well,
or a cafe.
Well, that's where the ski slope thingy was going to, so you'd figure there'd be something out there, but...
Yes,
but there's one little cafe is the only thing on the top of this mountain. Is a little weird.
Yep. And is being run by an alpaca.
Yes!
An excited alpaca.
So what is Japan's obsession with alpacas?
They look cute. They're fluffy.
They're adorable.
I mean,
Have you seen an alpaca?
Yeah, I mean, they're great, but it just seems like Japan specifically. I mean, I know there was a big deal when they added them to Harvest Moon, and there's like a whole line of plush toys that are apparently fairly popular that are just little pastel-colored alpacas, and they just seem to be in an awful lot of Japanese stuff for being a South American animal.
Well... they're adorable. They're a tall sheep, so it's understandable they're cute, but there are some Japanese who moved to South America. I forget why.
Uh-huh.
There was some
I know that in a lot of, I think a lot of South American countries, the Japanese were sort of the merchant class for a long time.
Ah.
Well, that's why, and they've been there a long time and sort of integrated into society so much that I remember in the 90s, the president of Peru was Alberto Fujimori.
Huh. Okay. So I suppose they're probably very familiar with alpacas, even if, they're not Asian.
And so every article sort of about him sort of had to explain that, there are a lot of Japanese people in Peru.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. I was just curious because that just seems to be a thing.
Mm-hmm. No, anyway, this alpaca is running this cafe with no customers.
Poor thing.
Yeah, so she's so excited when they show up, and then they say, "No, we weren't looking for this." So, you're not customers, and she spits on the counter.
Yes.
Well, that's what alpacas do.
Yes, but it's that she's a waitress at a coffee shop who's just mad. It's like, you just came in to use the bathroom.
And did she say, did I hear this right, that she said the professor showed her how to do this?
Yes, the professor. And Marianne.
I'm thinking of the High Evolutionary here. Professor Herbert Wyndham.
Not quite.
Are we about to see the Knights of Wundagore?
We will eventually meet the professor.
Or Bova, the
I hope there's Bova.
We do meet an Auroch.
Okay. Aurochs are cool. How about Chthon, the ancient primordial demon who lives within Mount Wundagore?
What type of animal would Chthon be?
He's not really he's more like a demon.
Oh, is he the demon that has a face in his belly? Or is that another one of the...
No, that is
Satan
Satanish.
Oh, there's so
The guy
many...
who is like Satan, but not quite. He's Satanish.
He's Satanish.
Marvel has way too many Satan knockoffs, although I really want Satanish in the movie. Just that mouth bell.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's just Satanish, Mephisto, Marduk Kurios.
There was
Chthon,
some bit in
Dormammu,
Kieran Gillen's
Strong Guy.
Journey into Mystery thing where there was there's like all the different versions of Satan fighting each other for something.
Yes, they all have like a meetup.
Yes.
Oh, no, the meetup. The fight was in Exiles? No, X Factor. That was it.
Is that the
where they
one
were fighting over who
where
became ruler of hell?
Was that the one where Hela tries to kill Darwin and he evolved into a death god?
Yes.
Because how could they kill him in first class? What's wrong with
I don't know. That was the dumbest frickin'
super
thing.
So
dumb.
angry. So angry.
Anyway, so this place does indeed have a charging port, so they can charge this battery up.
I deeply understand this feeling, especially as someone who used to like be a pedestrian, like getting around the city with no car and a phone that I relied on, and finding a charging place is like the most important thing in the world.
Yeah, but like the charger
Such
is on the
relief.
roof because they got solar panels.
Yes.
And then they have to...
And she also... Oh, I've got to mention here, as a tea enthusiast, that they're offered black tea, which I didn't think was like as big a thing in Japan. I thought that they were more into your matchas and senchas.
I mean, maybe that's...
Your green teas.
Maybe that's the thing is that, this is an interesting exotic tea.
Well, no, because Alpaca has Professor teach her how to make tea. Because she finds this cafe on the top of a mountain, goes down, tells some animal friends about it, goes back up the mountain, and is surprised that nobody comes to the middle of nowhere up a mountain because she's the only one that can climb really easy. Oh, it's simple for me. Right. It's like, location, location, location. You picked the wrong one.
Yes, that's literally what I wrote in my notes.
Budget. It's just...
was location, location, location.
I mean, I guess it's kind of a thing. Like she wants customers just because she wants company, because this doesn't really have any there isn't an economy here or anything, is there?
Nope. There's no money. The closest thing to money is, do you have a Japari bun I can eat? And even that isn't an economy.
Yeah. I mean, we see, people trading favors and stuff.
Yeah.
So she understands the concept of having customers and is mad not to have customers getting her tea, but there's no exchange of anything. There's no buying.
She just likes
adorable.
making tea for people because she's an excitable little alpaca.
Yeah. And while it's charging, the tea machine isn't working because they had to unplug the solar panels to charge the battery on the roof in an inconvenient place.
We only have the one outlet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that they have to spend their time doing something before they can have tea, which leads to Kaban has an idea.
Yes. She's gonna get, since there are all sorts of bird people flying around, she has everybody sort of pull up the weeds and the grass in a particular pattern. Yeah, and then
she starts to get them to pull up grass in a pattern, and which leads to the thought, is she creating Nazca lines or the Surinamish giant?
I mean, the Nazca lines would make sense because the alpaca is also South American.
Aha! Dun dun dun.
Is the professor an ancient alien? Just imagine me with my hands in that position with impact font beneath me saying aliens. Sadly, I do not have that guy's magnificent hair.
Alas. It's pretty amazing.
That is going to be quite a few episodes from now, and our schedule of Kemono Friends episodes is erratic depending upon what's coming out, and Avengers will be coming out. But when we get there, there will be a tie back to a previous oddity digression in an episode of the regular show.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's the one about Seinfeld.
You'll make it about Seinfeld.
I will.
You always do.
Sometimes I also make it about Spider-Man.
That's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, Ibis flies her up there. We do the pullout, and it turns out that it was a picture of a cup of tea, with a big triangle pointing to the cafe.
Yes! It's so cute. I mean, it's maybe more of a coffee mug, but
Yeah.
yes, it's great.
Although it does look more like a coffee mug, but I don't know if they serve coffee. They never mention coffee.
No.
That's
it
fair.
is weird that specifically tea, because, is it coffee that's supposed to be better at a higher altitude?
Oh, I don't know. I've never really been to a higher altitude. I couldn't tell you.
No,
It's
I
not
know, I
a
think I
matter of
remember hearing.
making it, it's a matter of growing it.
Oh.
Not like brewing it. It's not a difference if you brew it at a higher altitude. It's just that it's frequently grown at a higher altitude.
Although I guess this does raise the question of where she's getting her tea.
Well,
Tea
the
keeps really well.
cafe
That's
looks
true.
really stocked, and nobody's been there. So,
Yeah, it looks like a very nice cafe.
Yeah.
Like, I would definitely, go there and get a tea and not do the work I plan to do and instead look at this view.
Yeah.
Maybe mess around on the free Wi-Fi.
yeah. So by the time they're done weeding, they're ready to go back inside and make some black tea. But then there's a jump scare!
Dun dun!
It's like the end of Carrie.
Yes.
Sure, if you say so.
But no, it is just, it is just, Serval, who has finally got up this mountain after apparently falling all the way to the bottom in that previous scene.
Poor
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, I guess she lands on her feet.
Yeah, well, she's a cat. Meow.
I believe the correct Japanese transliteration there is Nia.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And this jump scare of Serval grabbing Kaban's leg, which almost leads to a "don't eat me" thing, but it was just a scream instead. The alpaca is really excited because she just made the sign and already a new customer.
Yes.
Yes, who did not see this sign.
No.
Aww.
She was kind of coming there anyway and didn't even know there was a cafe.
Aww. She's trying. She's trying so hard.
And then they all sit down and have some tea, and they all really love it, which, again, really speaks to me as somebody who likes tea.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm drinking some right now.
I'll have some after this.
Usually about 4 cups a day?
Jeez.
3 or 4?
That might
Not
be
always
a bit-
caffeinated.
Oh, wait, how do you have uncaffeinated tea?
Well, and it's like rooibos or...
Yeah. They make both decaf and herbal.
I mean, it's not technically tea, it's like an herbal tea, but it's not from the actual tea plant.
But it is tea.
Yeah,
and
something
then
like
it is-
rooibos or a fruit infusion, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I usually have Tazo.
Ha.
I'm a David's tea partisan myself. And also, I don't drink coffee, so I'm not getting caffeine that way. Coffee is horrible.
But, no, what?
It's the worst.
No.
Many people like it.
Gross.
I do not understand why. I used
Okay,
to have
fine.
coffee-
Coffee is for people who hate themselves, but not enough to smoke.
Yeah. Coffee is for, I need to be awake. I need to be awake. I'm in college. I drank it then. I would put a lot of milk in it. And once I got out of college, no more coffee.
I mean, this is why most of the stuff that they sell at Starbucks is like filled with sugary flavorings. It's because they can't sell it if you actually taste the coffee.
Yeah, no. Coffee, it's too bitter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I
they all
like
have this
bitter.
tea, and Ibis starts to sing, and it's not as hideous as previously. Apparently because the tea is good for your throat.
Yes, it is. It's true.
Yeah.
So she just had like a sore throat this whole time.
Oh, I mean, it helps to soothe it.
Well, if they put honey in it, but where would they get honey? There are no bee girls, bee friends.
Aren't there?
I don't think so.
Are there any insect... I vaguely recall there were insect people
No,
earlier.
you've asked this question before. There aren't any. There's mostly mammals.
Okay.
Some reptiles. Fish we never... Wait, maybe not even fish. Maybe it's just aquatic mammals. There's,
okay. And obviously birds.
Yeah. Higher animals.
Okay, so all vertebrates.
Yes.
Yeah. What? Well,
So
no,
there will be
fish.
no invasion of the bee girls.
No.
No. No.
Same writer as Wrath of Khan.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting.
And also he's like a producer on, what's it called? Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Which sadly has been free of bee girls so far.
Aw.
Anyway, so all this time, their weird robot rabbit has been off doing something, and it turns out that they have found this rickety-looking pedal cart thing that takes you down the mountain.
Considering like the size of the ski lift thingy and this little cart thing, it doesn't seem like that was originally intended, cause like the space for whatever was supposed to go there seems like a giant tram size. And this is a little two-person metal cage with a bike pedal that presumably wasn't originally attached to it to power it. But like, how did Lucky Beast put this together? It doesn't have hands.
I mean, it drives.
Yeah.
It drives by talking to the vehicle electronically. It's Wi-Fi. You cannot Wi-Fi together a MacGyver invention.
You can if you just connect to something that has, like, mechanical arms and stuff.
I don't see
or
this
you can do it if you're
guy in a mech suit.
I mean, I'd kind of like to see that.
That would be amusing.
But you can do it if you're not on screen at the time.
It's
like how in slasher movies, Jason can basically teleport as long as the camera isn't on him.
Yeah.
No, he has a series of tunnels under the camp.
Always with the tunnels. That doesn't explain how that works in Manhattan. Or in space.
Well, in Manhattan, I think he was just jumping from rooftop to rooftop.
You know, like Spider-Man. Or Batman.
Or the Tick.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of has the same build as the Tick.
People do that all the time. And by people, I mean fictional characters.
Yes. So they part ways with these two. With the alpaca and the ibis. They pedal down this mountain. They run into another ibis, the scarlet ibis.
Well, the scarlet ibis arrives at the top where the alpaca and ibis are as they're leaving. So there's a new customer at the cafe of this new couple they've accidentally formed between a bird and an alpaca.
Yes. And then lesbians.
I mean, the friends are a single gender race.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Transformers.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't.
So they are homonormative.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, I guess we don't know how they're making, although that makes you wonder what happened to all the, wait, was this like Jurassic Park, where they just had female animals, so like the ibises wouldn't reproduce and get out of control?
Maybe. And the small clawed otters wouldn't reproduce and get out of control.
No, I told him not to, they should have destroyed all the otters.
Well, the question is...
You could see them testing the pens. They're learning.
The question is, what was this animal, this zoo built around the Sandstar, or did the Sandstar happen and then the zoo, what is the order of things that all the animals were there and then suddenly they were girls?
Well, maybe it's like a Y the Last Man thing, and it killed all the male animals, and it turned all the lady animals into ladies.
Maybe. Into people.
Yes, or friends.
Yes.
Speaking of sitcoms that I will not be making references to.
I mean, you do have like pet stores where they'll only keep one sex of an animal in stock at that location so they don't have accidental breeding. Yeah. But then again, most zoos are actually actively trying to breed. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh man, I totally could have made a a Friends joke because they spend much of this episode just hanging out in a coffee shop.
That is true. That is true.
So it's a regular central perk.
This is the Coffee Shop AU episode of the Animal Kingdom.
Except it only serves tea.
Yes.
And as far as we
you
know,
might just get
as far as we know, Serval's never had a bath, so she might be a smelly cat.
Aww.
Oh. Although I guess in her case we do know what they're feeding her. It's Japari buns.
Yes. Japari buns.
So they get back to their Cheetor mobile. They put this battery into the nose of it, and it turns on. And Serval just drive. Interestingly, they have never seen a vehicle before.
They're animals, so it's not that surprising, but they do not understand the concept of wheels.
Yes,
This is new and terrifying.
They're thinking the wheels might be feet that it moves on.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very cute.
And then number 2, most early iconic thing Serval does, she gets in front of the bus as it starts moving, and then we have local cat involved in hit and run with bus.
Yes.
It's just
to quote Tarantulas, "Don't cats ever get tired of being stupid?"
yeah, she's Lucky Beast is only moving it really slowly because uneven terrain and it's just warming up, but it bumps Serval hard enough that she goes flying at least 5 feet.
Aww.
Well, I mean, this thing is a zoomobile. Those things can't exactly book it.
No.
Yeah, it's a glorified golf cart thing.
Basically, it's a golf cart that somebody made into a bus.
Yes.
Although there was a bad, actually I think, maybe it was the zoo monorail in Toronto, back in the 80s or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody was killed, but, people got bad whiplash, and they shut it down.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I think that was a monorail, because when I went there last time, they were still running the zoo mobiles. What? Is there a chance the track might bend?
Can't mention a monorail without having to sing that.
Mono dope. Shouldn't have stopped for that haircut. Anyway, so yeah, they're now driving off to the desert area, and if you want to find out what happens there, go back in the archives and listen to our previous episode on episode 4, the one that's kind of like Beast Wars.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's in the 80s or 90s somewhere.
Oh,
that
I
was
thought
our
you meant
first
the decades, and I
Patreon,
thought we
wasn't
didn't
it?
have podcasts back then.
No, that wasn't our that was an April Fool's episode.
Ah,
Yes.
right. I remember now. I have a memory.
And maybe we could repost that one or something as a classic episode if we still have it.
Yes, we will.
Okay, then.
Well, Jen will,
Yes.
and I'll probably put it on the Twitter.
So we get the credits, but just like an MCU movie, don't leave before the credits are over. You might see.
Oh yeah, it's episode 91.
Okay, yeah. Don't leave before the credits. You might see Hawkeye or something. In this case, however, you see Raccoon and Fennec Fox. They're talking to the previous, who you previously saw, Hippopotamus, who has that weird jaw hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Though, it does sort of remind me of what we were talking about before with the translations. So this is a raccoon, right? Not a tanuki?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I'm just
Correct.
used to assuming that all raccoons in Japanese things, for instance, Tom Nook, is actually a tanuki.
Right. I mean, they're different things, right? A tanuki is like an actually kind of dog, I think.
Yeah, it's closer. It's sort of dog related, unlike a raccoon. Well, tanukis tend to be brown. This raccoon is gray. Raccoons
Okay.
are gray. And her actual, she's a common raccoon. Thus, why Fennec keeps calling her Arai, which means common.
Aha!
She's common-san.
That's not very nice. Fennec's a jerk.
Although
It's adorable.
I'm not sure how they would have depicted the most notable attribute of the tanuki.
Yes.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Yes. that would be...
She'd just be carrying like a couple of round purses.
carrying some melons.
Well, carrying alcohol around.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
So yeah, they are mysteriously on the trail of our heroes. So I'm not sure if these are like bad guys. I mean, we haven't really seen a lot of bad guys except for the seemingly non-sentient like ceruleans.
Yes, I mean, Raccoon seems really angry at them about something, so presumably they're antagonists to some degree. But whether they're actually bad guys is, not necessarily the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I assume, like, bad guys on this show, like, we're talking at worst, like, Team Rocket.
They're just jerks.
Yeah, they're almost the Team Rocket.
Man, are these guys the Team Rocket of this show?
Which one dresses like a boy?
Oh yeah, it'd be...
Well, they're both in skirts, so...
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, for, like, costume humor
they've
things.
disguised themselves as a boy, which would be super weird because it would be the only male on the show.
Yes.
It'd be like disguising yourself as a Sasquatch.
Well, I mean, there is a cryptid in episode 4.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be like disguising yourself as a Sasquatch, like, here. Like, on the streets of the city.
Yes, that would be fairly obvious.
Speaking of John Lithgow.
Why are we always speaking of John Lithgow?
Because I'm kind of always speaking of John Lithgow, especially in Cliffhanger, where he's so hammy.
Did you just re-see Cliffhanger?
No, I haven't seen it in almost a year. Because I last saw it when it was on TV around the time that Guardians 2 came out. I guess because it has both Sylvester Stallone and Michael Rooker in it.
Yeah.
But no, I just love Cliffhanger. It's so stupid.
I mean, yeah.
Like, at one point in that movie, Sylvester Stallone grabs a guy and then bench presses him to impale him on stalactites.
Okay.
Why? Why?
Fun fact, the role of the bad guy in that movie that was ultimately filled by John Lithgow was intended for David Bowie.
That's weird.
What?
Which means that there could have been a 90s action movie that ended with Sylvester Stallone having a fist fight with David Bowie.
That doesn't seem very fair.
I mean, already it's a movie that ends with Sylvester Stallone having a fist fight with John Lithgow.
I mean, yeah, but...
What? Yeah.
Although I think Lithgow's like a foot taller than Stallone.
Yeah. He's not a small guy.
Anyway, so that is episode 3 of Kemono Friends. And this show is growing on me like a fungus.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
It's very affable. It's just about a bunch of animal people having tea
like
and
a cordyceps?
finding batteries.
Is it like getting into your brain and making you do risky things that you shouldn't?
Yes, I've already gone out and repaired like 3 Zoomobiles. Can't stop myself.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
So indeed, join us next time. I'm not sure what we'll be doing exactly since
nothing really comes out next month.
We'll figure something out.
No.
There's new Pacific Rim.
There is that. Avengers Infinity War comes out like right at the end of the month. So that's probably going to be May.
Yeah, so that'll be... Yeah,
I mean, May might just have to be like a movie roundup because that's going to be Infinity War, Deadpool 2, and the Han Solo movie.
That's the month things start coming out.
Is Han Solo come out May 4th or towards the end of the month?
No, it comes out towards the end of the month.
Oh, so that may be...
Yeah, that might be June.
After. Yeah, so we next month we'll do Kemono Friends 5, probably. Then Avengers, then Han Solo.
Okay.
Probably.
Alright, so that next episode is Lakeshore.
Ooh. When do we get the one with Grey Wolf declaring herself to be a novelist? Because that's my favorite screen cap of anything ever.
I think that's episode 9?
That's just like me. That's the most me screenshot. I love it.
Well, apparently this next episode has a beaver in it, so this Canadian, for one, is excited.
Yay!
Yes, beaver and a prairie dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And so, David, you are the expert in the realm of this. Is there more of this show coming out?
Oh,
I know there was like a whole.
Tale.
I know there was a whole thing.
Yeah, it was the
Yes,
whole thing.
No Tatsuki, no Tanoshi. Due to weird things, the director Tatsuki, somehow he was fired, supposedly because he posted a little mini episode of what happens to two characters at the end of the last episode, 12. So they fired him supposedly because he posted that on Twitter, or on YouTube, or whatever. Mm-hmm. But maybe they fired him because of something else, and it was weird. Like, the fandom was, like, really freaking mad because we liked the show because it was adorable and directed by him.
Yeah.
And his little team of animators. So everybody was fucking mad with Twitter wars and things, and he went silent for a while and things. It was just really bizarre. Mm-hmm. Not sure how things entirely shook out other than the fact that he's still fired. And his animation company isn't going to be working on season 2. So there is going to be a season 2. Last I heard, unless it's been canceled, but I kind of doubt it. But it'll have no one except for the voice actresses from the first season.
Oh, well, that's not great.
No.
Yeah.
So it's weird. Like you don't. I don't know if I'm going to watch it if it does actually come out. I might try one episode because, like, without the same director, the same people with the energy and making this fun and adorable and weird, if it's going to be a corporate forced product directed by who the fuck knows, there probably was somebody attached, but I don't remember. It's just so bizarre.
Like some sort of anime scabs.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think there was a rumor that, like, some actual okay director was going to do it, but I don't remember right now.
I do notoriously have feelings about creator intent, so.
Yeah, like, most other shows would be like, I probably wouldn't care, but because this show is just so strange and niche and weird, like, I really do care about the director. So I don't know. And, what is the last news? Yeah, director's not coming back. I don't think there's any information about a new one. No. It's just bizarre. Like, the reason the show got popular, they fired the reason the show got popular.
Yeah, that seems crazy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, as we've noted on previous episodes, the fact that this became, like, successful at all, when it's the tie-in to a somewhat chintzy, mobile game.
Yeah, that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. And that you would mess with that at all seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I could understand them, like, wanting to put more pressure and have more control of the show, but to just outright fire everyone who was working on the show, except for the voice actresses, is weird.
Yeah. Alright, so that should do it for this episode. Thank you very much, Patreon supporters. Usually this is where we plug the Patreon, but we don't need to, because you are already on it.
Yeah, thank you
But
very
if you
much.
enjoyed this, if you enjoyed this, tell your friends, tell them that, you can hear, two people who are kind of knowledgeable of anime and one total boob babbling on about Kemono friends.
Yeah. No, I don't even know that much. I just yattered on about rumors I remember that happened like 6 months ago.
I mean, you've still got that base of knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm probably a couple of years removed from calling it Japanimation.
I still kind of miss that. Because, like, I say anime when it's supposed to be, I think, pronounced anime, and manga instead of manga. I just have old pronunciations stuck in my head that aren't going away.
I mean,
Japanimation is an accurate description.
I would deem that close enough.
Yeah, anime just is, it's French. They took it from French. It means animation.
I mean, inaccurate would be calling it anime.
Yeah, that would be
No. No. Damn it.
I mean, there's no accent there. How am I supposed to know how to pronounce that E?
Oh no, Annie!
So until
Lisa likes it.
So until next time, when we will once more be Kemono friends or possibly Kemono enemies. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David.
Okay.
All right.
Hello out there. We're on the air.
Yay. Guys, I feel like I should get a second Switch game, but I haven't decided what yet, because I'm cheap.
Do you have Splatoons? Although that might be expensive. The first one was really fun. Hello?
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone got quiet.
Oh.
Skyrim. I have already bought Skyrim 4 times.
Yeah, no, you don't need no Skyrim. Ah! Serval's tail fell off.
I'm totally gonna get Skyrim when it's down to like $20 or something, though.
Probably, yeah. Oh, where the fuck does it plug? Oh, it plugs into her skirt? That is weird.
I've bought it
That
so
actually
many
attached to her
times
butt.
already.
Now I have to rip her leg off. Hush. Jiminy Christmas. These should be the bottom.
Oh yeah, what is a Sea of Thieves? Is that a thing? Some sort of video game thing?
Sea of Thieves?
I don't know. Everybody on my Twitter is talking about it, and I assumed it was a video game thing.
Probably.
I have no idea
I'm not
what-
familiar with it, though.
Sea of Thieves. Unless it's a new... It sounds kind of like the title of a new, whatchamacallit? The Assassin's Creed.
It does, although apparently it is it's a video game developed by Rare. It's a pirate-themed action-adventure cooperative multiplayer game.
I see.
Oh, so they spun off the pirate part of Assassin's Creed into its own game.
I'm thinking, is this like Grand Theft Auto, except you're pirates?
Maybe.
And you can turn on like radio stations the way you do in Grand Theft Auto, but they're all sea shanties?
Yes.
I do. Sure.
Just go around carjacking other people's boats.
I mean, boat jacking?
Well, yes, it would be boat jacking.
Anyway, so shall we start her up?